And that's a wrap, y'all.
That's done for the day.
Thank y'all so much.
It's the birds in here for me. How do birds get in here?
To another episode of the Planner Suite, where we are going to be discussing some ins and outs of weddings. I guess this year or next year.
I mean, whenever the wedding falls for you. So if you get married in 2025, you get married in 2026, you get married in 2028, because we just going to keep this going. If it works for you, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're going to talk about ins and outs and our opinion.
And let me just say, these are not our ins and outs. These came from a wedding blogger who is not us. So let's add that disclaimer before y'all jump in our comments, you know.
Right.
So a few ins that she said are bold colors. How do you feel about that?
Let's see, don't ask me this, because I feel like it depends if it's a traditional wedding or it's a regular, like, white American wedding. I think there's a huge difference if you have bold colors or not. But, like, here's the thing about an in and out is, like, let one person come in and do it right, then it's in.
Then it's in, yeah.
You know?
I
But the
will say-
tacky bold colors is out.
Yeah, I will say I would like to see more colors in weddings. I am growing weary with the black and the white and the green. Not that it's not pretty, but it's just over and over and over again, and I would like to see people take a little bit more risk with color. Because it can be done, and it can be done well, and I would like to see people do it well.
Yeah. Okay.
Interactive guest experiences. So we've had some of that. We've had some candle making. We've had games.
But not for a wedding. We had candle making at a wedding. We had candle making at a baby shower.
At a baby shower.
Like, light this candle when the baby comes.
Yeah, we have had that. How would you feel about interactive guest experience at a wedding?
I don't know what that is. Is that like you guys play? Like, I do know people like to have games. Is that like tic-tac-toe?
Yeah, so like
That's
little
like,
game setup, stuff like that.
I mean, I'll shout out a DJ. DJ Just Different does like a table karaoke.
Yeah, he does do that.
That is like an interactive, but you have to have the crowd for it. That is going to sing to all the songs and things like that. Honestly, I like that. I think that's
you like it? I thought you know,
actually, a good wedding for that is, you remember Desiree and Landon?
Yes.
They had like a very particular playlist, and the people were up on their feet saying, "Do you want a revolution?" Woo, woo. Like, they was up. They was gospel. They was praising.
Yeah.
They was doing all the line dances.
That would have been a good one for that.
I don't know if that's really interactive. Oh, yeah, and they had a game. They had games during the cocktail hour.
They did have games. I love games during cocktail hour. I really do, because I think it, you know, gives you something to do rather than just standing around. Yeah, I like that for cocktail hour. Okay. Next, we have personalized details and logos. I like a logo at a wedding.
So I
like branding.
I think we should call it a crest.
Okay.
I say crest because I do like the crest because I feel like you can use it forever and ever. You could put it on stationery. You could put it on pillows in your home. You can do all the way through, right? But I do think as a wedding planner, when it comes to budget and things, I do think it's a waste of money.
Do you follow, well, probably not, the Henrys on Instagram and TikTok, Jayla and Tony? So remember they had a logo. He designed their logo.
And didn't they put that on their sweatshirts for like their house thing and
stuff? And you see
they're
putting it on their floor as well?
Yeah, I love that, but I think that when it comes to weddings, when you guys do like those personalized monograms on everything, it's a one thing for it to be on a paper and stationery, right? Like, you're going to have a menu, so you add it to the menu, but people are spending extra money on stirs. They're spending extra money on napkins and all this stuff, which are just things that are essentially thrown out.
I like that.
I like the crest.
Like it.
I do like the crest because you could use it forever. But I do think a lot of the details people are getting the stuff on. I think that in this day and age, put the money where the money counts, you know?
Yeah, because everything's expensive.
Yeah.
The next in is changing your clothes for reception.
Yes, absolutely. Why the hell would that ever? Is that in or out?
It's in.
Oh, these are ins.
All of these are ins. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the
Well,
outs
how
yet.
have I been responding?
You've agreed with everything.
I've agreed with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to change your clothes because who wants to be in that big ball gown?
I don't know. I always say when I get married, I would like to keep the dress on because it's expensive.
But
Let
what
me
if
wear
you
it all
can't
night.
twerk down in that dress?
I can twerk down
Let me see
in
you.
anything.
Okay. Okay. You know what? You know what? When you get married, I need to see it. And don't come with that Cinderella big poof poof dress.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like changing clothes, but I feel like it takes away time from your night.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's just another unnecessary step. I would have put that in an out.
Okay.
Let's
I mean,
cancel that.
you can have your opinion just like I have my opinion about the crest.
Yeah,
But I do think people should change because them brides be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like I should have changed at my traditional wedding because I could not breathe and I drank 3 cups of champagne and it looked like I drank 1,700 bottles. I couldn't even take a picture without being mad. I
in
couldn't
the
even.
gold dress,
Not the gold dress.
the purple dress.
The purple dress.
Okay.
The gold dress was the second one for my white wedding.
Okay,
But the
okay.
dress I wore for my mom's birthday party this year was actually my second dress for my wedding because messing with seamstresses overseas didn't have my dress there on time. My dress got shipped like the Wednesday after the traditional. But I should have
But
got.
at least you still got to wear it for your mom's birthday.
Yeah, but I should have got like a Nike sweatsuit because I would have been way more comfortable and had a much better
A
time.
Nike sweatsuit is hilarious.
All
You had a
white.
logo. You had a crest. You could have slapped it right on that Nike tech suit.
I had a crest for what? The second one? The second wedding.
Oh yeah.
Baby, that was not the crest. What I found out that was the Members Mark logo. If you ever look at our floor wrap and the stuff that we have on all our wedding invitations, Natia was like, that looks like the Sam's Club logo.
I was gonna say, come on, Sam's Club.
It is the Sam's Club logo, literally.
The next in is experiential catering. So that's like taking away the traditional dinners and having grazing tables, having family style dinners, dessert tables, just not your traditional sit down and bring the plate and sit it down in front of you.
I'm cool if it's done by a caterer, but if it's done by like Auntie Sue, no.
When it comes to food, I guess I don't really have a thought. As long as the food is good, I don't care if you put the plate in front of me or if I gotta pass it to Auntie. I don't care.
I mean, I just want it to be done by a caterer because you hear all these stories. People go to weddings, they get sick, things all out on the table.
Yeah.
It's past COVID. Why the hell we putting all this shit on the table? Sorry. What?
Oh, you know what? Good thought, because I don't like my food just sitting out. I don't
Right.
like buffet. And now that I think about it, I would only like family style if they bring it right out and we just pass it and then they take it up. Like, don't let it
And like,
just
what if
sit
there's
there.
flies in the room?
Amy,
I'm just,
what wedding is having flies in the room?
Whitney, we've done outdoor weddings. We've done weddings where there's a gnat.
I mean, outdoors, yes.
We've done weddings where there's gnats and stuff. And if you just put in the food all out, especially a grazing table.
Okay. The next in is multi-day celebrations. So you have your welcome party, you have your wedding, and you have your brunch.
Honestly, that's something of the past. That's an out. That's an out. Who has time for that? You do not want to see these people in your face all weekend. Like, please, just come give me my envelope and leave.
I really like it. I like it. So there is a Celtics player, and I don't watch football. His name is...
Wait, so Celtics is basketball.
I don't know either one.
How we had the whole team at our wedding and 2 months ago in
I don't
the
know
same
either one.
in the same hotel. The Celtics were there, and
I don't know.
you talking football.
I don't know any football players, and I don't know the Celtics either. He's one of them. He's either a football player or he played for the Celtics.
Wait, what? Go ahead, tell the story.
But he had a wedding at Martha's Vineyard. You know the wedding that I was obsessed with? They had the welcome party. They had a welcome...
They were rich.
I know, but that doesn't mean people can't do it. So they had the welcome party, they had the wedding reception, and then the next day they had their send off, which I think a send off is a lot, but
I think the send off is cute, but it is a lot of things. I think they're just a thing of the past. Honestly, we could barely get people to pay what they need to pay for the wedding, and to add a welcome party. I think if it's something that's of value to you, absolutely 100% do it. If the budget is there, if you could do it and do it right.
yeah.
Because I think that was a conversation that came up for a couple that I had. I was like, oh yeah, like do the welcome party, pay for past hors d'oeuvres, have them pay for the bar, and it was like that was like a somber moment for them. They were like, oh, well, we don't want our guests to pay for the bar, but you have to understand it doesn't matter if it's a wedding or not. Prices to pay people for food and alcohol are still the same. So if you decide to have 100 people the day before, you have to make sure you have a portion of that budget to still pay for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you just have to think about how you want it. Like, do you want it as grand as the wedding? Do you want just like a little hors d'oeuvres type thing? Maybe you don't want drinks. Maybe you just want little past apps, you know?
Yeah.
You got to do what fits for your budget. But I do think it's good. The reason why when I get married, I would like to have a welcome party because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to bring my friends that are here or in the DMV to the South. So it's like they're going to be staying for a whole weekend. So like, let's give them a full experience. Yeah. There's no restaurants there. There's no clubs there. So let me just create the experience as well. So.
I like that. I think that it makes a lot of sense if a lot of people are traveling to a location.
Yeah. So I don't know. We're undecided. So we want to hear from y'all. How do you feel about welcome parties? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think it's unnecessary? What would justify the reason for having a welcome party? Comment below, DM us, email us, and now we're going to get into the outs.
Yeah, I think DM us about all the things because I want to know how you feel about changing dresses, grazing tables, all of those things. I want to know how a majority feels.
If you're agreeing with these ins and outs. So the outs are matching bridesmaids dresses, which we've talked about that.
I don't care what y'all do. Honestly,
but no, in the last episode you said you like different dresses so people can find what they
I do. So matching bridesmaids dresses. So let me retract my comment. I do care. I want them all to be the same color, different styles. What I'm not crazy about is recently there was a wedding where the girls was just wearing a whole bunch of different things.
Oh, like florals?
It was like some were florals, some were colors, some was this, some was that. And it was just like, what happened here?
You just said, hey, do you want to be in my wedding?
Yeah, what happened here? And it matched the aesthetic of the wedding, but I would like everyone to at least be in the same color.
Oh, yeah. Same fabric, same color.
Yeah.
But different style.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is wedding favors.
Yeah, that can go.
That can definitely go. I think wedding favors are a waste of money. They end up in the trash. A lot of times, what are some wedding favors?
Well, here's the thing. Wedding favors are good when they're good. When you actually have the energy to spend money on that wedding favor after you spent all this money on the wedding, then it makes sense. Like, I'm not saying I had like a great wedding favor, but
did you have champagne?
I had bottles of wine. Yeah. And it was like personalized. We got it from a winery in New Jersey. Actually, I'm going to plug this in. We're going to plug this into this because it was so affordable. I think it was like $5 a bottle. It wasn't a mini bottle.
It wasn't a mini.
It was like a bigger. It was not like 750 milliliters, but it was a little smaller.
It was like a middle, like a middle size. Yeah.
And they put the label on it for us, so it wasn't like we were DIYing it. I think it makes sense when it's a good favor, right?
So what would be another good favor you think? Because I have none.
I will say cultural weddings. I've seen people do the pepper sauce.
Oh yeah.
I've seen people do shea butter, like. And, you know, this is like a kind of like a West African thing. Like a lot of us, or the girl that did the pepper sauce was Trinidad and Tobago, I think.
Yeah. I worked that one.
That pepper sauce was really good.
It was really good. I cooked with it.
It was really good. But the favors that don't make sense are like the candles you're getting on Amazon in a 50-pack that say love forever and always with that little script heart, you know, that ugly script heart, you know.
Don't give me a mint.
Or the mint for minted forever.
Don't give me a mint.
Or the wine. Actually, I'm not mad at the wine stoppers, but the little heart is ugly. the heart wine stoppers. You know, you put
Oh,
them.
yes, yes, yes. It's like plastic.
I think the stuff that you could just get on Amazon, like you do not have to have a wedding favor.
Don't
Like
give
your
me
friends,
matches.
yeah, we not. What is it? What do they call the matches phrase?
I don't know, but I hate a matchbook with the name on it.
I say this. Can you guys tell me the best and worst wedding
Oh yeah.
favor that you guys have ever gotten? I think that put that in the comments. And I actually think as a wedding planner, I think it's more beneficial if you give someone a welcome box or a welcome bag. I think you can actually cut the wedding favor.
Oh, agreed. Yeah.
I don't think you need to try and do both. Like, just because it's a thing of the past, like, I don't think that you have to do both of them. Make sure that the favor is meaningful and it's something people are going to be use. If not, let it go.
Right, right. And a lot of times people are getting a photo booth, and that is the wedding favor. It's the picture that is being printed out of the photo booth. So
Yeah.
then that's like an entertainment piece and a favor.
Yeah.
Boom, there you go, 2 in 1. All right, next, a rustic theme.
No, don't.
They said that is out of here. Get
No,
it
that
out.
is gone. That's like back in 2020, COVID time. Don't come with that. What is the
Burlap.
Oh yeah, the
Please,
burlap
and jars.
and the greenery. We don't want that. We don't want to see that
Mason jars, burlap. We don't want to see
with
it
the little
anymore.
tea lights in it. It's
We don't want to
dead.
see it anymore.
It's gone.
You can give country without giving burlap and lace.
Oh, I hate it so much.
Next we have DIY. Please get it out of here. Certain things.
Honestly, I truly do feel like DIY is out. I think that
All the way? Or you
I-
think it's certain things people can DIY?
I mean, I have a bride DIYing some like merch because she wants to do a store at her wedding. Like people can come get their
Oh,
crest.
so she does like Cricut stuff?
Yeah, like
Okay.
Cricut stuff. Like I think that's okay. But I do think the DIY, we have to let it go, ladies. I don't think that we're saving money DIYing
stress.
anymore or stress DIYing
That's
anymore.
my thing, yeah.
Because a lot of times, like I sat in a consultation with a decorator about in late 2024, and she shot down the prices, and then a couple was like, hey, like honestly, like can you go any cheaper? Can you go any cheaper? And she was like, I can't pay for your wedding.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, I can't pay for your wedding. You could go price this yourself. It'll be the same price. What you're being charged for is labor, so you don't have to do it.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you're going to get the grunt. The wedding planners these days who are on their feet for 12, 15, 16 hours are going to find a way to charge you to put every single one of those things up now. So if you could DIY it, but you're probably going to be paying more on the planner side or have someone less experienced, or you could just pay it to the decorator and just get a day of coordinator and call it a day.
And I agree 100%. And I just feel like DIY, it just brings so much added stress. Like you should not be sitting in your house putting together centerpieces. Just enjoy being engaged in wedding planning. Let somebody else put your centerpieces together. Let somebody else prep your welcome bag. Like, I don't know.
And what do you do with it? My question, no, but for real, what do you do with it?
Yeah.
And then I think that the worst thing as a wedding planner is when the wedding is over and you guys have, purchased all the items, you guys will say, hey, do you guys want to buy this off of me? Like, do you want to buy the items off that, you guys purchased? Like, so you wouldn't even pay me to go get it and do the labor. But now that you want me to now buy it off of you, we don't want it either.
We had somebody make it for us, and it's in storage for us us to just pull it.
Yeah, we don't want it either. So I think also, like, if you are that DIY, and this isn't being like rude or anything at all, but I think that if you guys want to DIY, that's fine. You go ahead and you DIY. I'm sorry, is that a bird
in here?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yep.
Okay, going back in. If you want to DIY, right? That is fine. Go ahead and DIY, but come up with an exit plan for your items. Get the family members to go ahead and pack up the items for you, right? It's not your wedding planner's responsibility. And then figure out, are we going to put it on Facebook Marketplace, or my cousin's getting married in 6 months, we're going to split the items. You could consider, and you could do that.
Agreed. And the last one is maximalism and large guest lists. They said that is out.
Honestly, how are you gonna tell me who my how you gonna tell me who my family is? Like, how are you gonna tell me that, like, hey, I can't have all these people and everyone can't come? I just feel like, sorry, whoever that blogger was, you gotta stay in your lane with that one. You can't.
I think they're saying like be more intentional with your guest list. Like you don't have to invite every and anybody.
I get it. So it's funny. I had a consultation the other day, large wedding, 400 people, and she was like, my dad literally was he brought several people into the United States from her country, and they all stayed with her. They were all her uncles. They were all etc. And she was like, all of those people are a part of my life,
Right.
and they all have to come. Like that's who my dad is in the community. And who are we to say?
But see, that's intentional. Like it's like she knows these people. They played a huge part in her life.
I mean, I agree. I do think it's intentional, but like, it's 400 people. It's still 400 people. So
sometimes people just their walk through life, they just meet a lot of people who are a huge part in their life. But some people, when they're planning a wedding, it's like, oh, remember that girl from college? I really liked her. I haven't talked to her in years, but I'm still going to invite her. No, don't do that.
I mean, Nathan knows a lot of people too. I'm not saying that he did that for our wedding, like he just invited everyone, but he did know there was a lot of people there. There was people that Nathan was more friends with than I was friends with. I really wanted a smaller, more knit wedding, but yeah.
Well, we want to hear some of your ins and outs. What do you think the wedding industry should keep? What do you think we need to toss? And as always, meet us right back here in the planner suite. See, that was short and quick and easy. Was it? Yeah, I wasn't keeping track. 20 minutes?